What's up, everybody? Pick your color, number 74, $2 Bowman, guys. Good luck. Cause I'm definitely not complaining. I like searching for the golden mirrors. I like the home field advantages. I like all of that. I like the hidden gems. I like all of it. I like the weird variations. What I don't like is the millions and millions of cards. I take that back. I don't mind the millions of cards. I just need somebody to. This channel is gonna be off Friday, Plymouth. Yes, this channel. Tomorrow's the last day for this channel for this week. Just for this week. I'll be on the football channel, Blez Football, Friday morning. For Top Series 1 flagship release. So the way that's going to work, guys, in case you guys don't know, just so everybody's very clear, we'll be live tomorrow. I'm really trying hard to clear out the breaks from today because Friday, Saturday, Sunday, this channel, Blez Light, will be off. You're going to also have Motif release tomorrow. Jags will be in the morning time too. So you guys know what I always say. I don't like to compete with the same products. Obviously, we'll have Bowman and we'll have Topps Chrome update, so it's not like we're competing directly against Motif. Although I'm sure a lot of you will want to watch the Motif get ripped and stuff, so I get that. So tomorrow might be a little tough. And then Thursday night, remember tomorrow night after Jags gets off, he'll get off in the afternoon time. I don't know if everybody's going to go to Circa. I might try and go afterwards too. But we'll be ripping Motif. I think it's a 5 or a 10 case break. I'm sorry, I don't exactly know. I forget what it is already. I think it's a 10 case break. That's going to be ripping tomorrow night live from Circa Sportsbook. I'm sorry. Tomorrow Motifs, I believe it's 9 a.m. tomorrow in Synium. 9 a.m. on Blez Sports Cards. And then Jags will get off like late afternoon. I think like 5-ish, somewhere around there. And then we're going to have the 10 case break special live from the Circa Stadium Swim. That's going to happen. I think it's 6 p.m. Might want to read the description. I think it's 6. So I might head out there, you know, because Plaza's across the street. So the mayor of the Plaza got to show up, you know. We'll see, though, because I got to take my in-laws to the airport, too. So might have a little bit of a monkey wrench there. And then Friday, for you football guys, if there's any football guys in here at the moment, Friday, this channel will be off. I will be on the football channel. We'll be ripping Top Series 1 flagship live from the football channel. And same thing over there, guys. I'll probably be live till no later than about 4 p.m. Kind of just depends where we are on the day. And then from that point, you guys will get Teddy them. I believe their 10 case break, I think theirs also starts at 6 p.m. Again, please don't quote me on it. Please read the description. I think it's 6 p.m. on their 10 case break. It could be 7. It could be 5:30. I just don't remember. I'm sorry. So, yeah. So, 2 releases, 2 sessions. You get 2 different live sessions. One from HQ, one from Circa Stadium Swim. Flagship football, Motif basketball. Thursday and Friday. And of course, you guys know Friday I'll be at the Plaza. So as soon as my bid is done at the Plaza, I'll probably go right to the Circa and jump in that pool. I know. No poolside blackjack for this broad over here. But you know me, any opportunity I get to jump in the water, I'll do it. So if Hammer gets the Hammer pass to Stadium Swim, you're going to get a lot of shirtless Hammer and a lot of ass crack from me. And I'm not going to give a damn. Oh, congratulations! Insidium, I'm so sorry. IU? I'm not great with college. I'm sorry. Illinois University, I guess. I'm sorry. I don't want to look like an idiot on a live stream, but I'm also not gonna lie to you. Purdue is awesome. Oh, Indiana University. Okay, okay. Oh, good for you. That's exciting and sad and happy, and that's a lot of different emotions. That's gotta feel interesting. Like, it's funny because Charles Anderson, I don't know if he's still in here. He just said that, you know, one of his big ones is going to college on Saturday, getting out of here, and that's gotta be a unique, like, I don't want to say life change, but what is the word I'm looking for? Life. What is the HR term here? The life changes, I forget what the HR term is there, but that's got to be exciting. Oh no, don't tell me that one. Don't tell me that one. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm super sorry. That's tough. I'm going to ask you a very difficult question because I learned this recently and I didn't know this. I know this moving forward and I'll do it. Were you in the room when he went down? He or she went down. Were you there to be there for him when he or she went down? That's my only question. I hope you were able to, because as difficult as that truly is, oh, I'm sorry. I hope she was in the room. I learned, and I'm sorry, I don't mean to change subjects on this, but I learned that in their final moments, they look for their owners just to look at their face so they can remember it and make sure that you're gonna be good when they leave this world and stuff like that. So I had a my mom had two Malteses, and unfortunately, both of them passed away very tragically. My first Maltese, her name was Kuipo. In Hawaiian, that means sweetheart. So Kuipo, she passed away just kind of like randomly. Like, I guess she might have had like some kind of stroke, heart attack, or anything like that. My mom couldn't afford the surgery, so unfortunately, my dog, my very first dog, passed away. My mom's second Maltese, she passed away in. I think I told this story, and I'm sorry to hold up the break, guys. I've told this story before on the live stream. Yeah, it's rough. I believe it. I've told this story on a live stream before, and I'll tell it again. Hopefully, this helps you, Incendium, because this was the coolest thing for me. My mom passed away in 2007. She had a heart attack, um, and she had an enlarged heart. Yada yada. It was unexpected when it happened. She had bought a new Maltese in 2006. Her name was Molly. She was named after Molly Shannon. Believe it or not, my mom loved Molly Shannon from Saturday Night Live, Superstar, and everything like that. Um, Molly, unfortunately, she passed away in 2017, Thanksgiving. She passed away on that day. Here's the story. I had just moved to Las Vegas in May of 2017. So, literally a few weeks later, we had the Vegas shootings for Mandalay Bay, like that. And fast forward, my dog didn't really have any kind of health issues or anything like that. Um, but here's the story, and it's the craziest story of my life till this day. And you can ask Mrs. Hammer, it's the most trippiest out of world body experience I've ever had in my life. I was here in Vegas. Molly, my Maltese, was in Hawaii with my brother. I finished work. We went to sleep early because next day's Thanksgiving. We're gonna try to make our first turkey. Me and Mrs. Hammer. We've never made a turkey before in 2017. Go to sleep. As I'm sleeping, approximately, call it 2:30 a.m. in the morning Pacific time, I felt something super heavy in my chest, like borderline heart attack. Like something just in my chest just fucking like rattled me, unstoppable. and I jumped out of bed. Like I jumped. And I was breathing hard. And in that instant, something had told me something was wrong. Like, I swear to God, like, something told me something was wrong. I woke up Mrs. Ham and I'm like, wake up. Like, something's fucking wrong. She got up. She was startled because she knows when I get these kind of intuitions, I'm usually right. So I called my uncle in Hawaii. He did not answer. I called my brother in Hawaii. They live together. They did not answer. So I was like, okay, that's a little weird. I shot a text to my brother and I said, hey, please call me when you get this text. Want to make sure everything's good. I gave it a couple minutes, used the restroom, come back to bed like that. I was like, okay, all right, nothing. As soon as I put my head on the pillow, my phone rings. I'm like, what the fuck? Answer my brother. My brother calls me and he goes, how did you know? I'm like, how did I know what? I was like, I just woke up. Something super heavy just came on my chest and told me something was wrong. What's going on? My brother tells me that my dog had passed away. She was shaking violently, and I'm not trying to give the over details, but he's like, my dog just passed away, and that was like my last living link to my mom. So I don't know if that was like my dog just kind of like passing through, letting me know that she went to the other side. But it was just the craziest. I don't know. I don't know how that stuff happens or how that works, but till this day, it was the craziest intuition I've personally ever had. I'll start the break. Sorry, wasn't trying to make the mood somber or anything, but I hope that gives you gives you some kind of comfort. I hope at least. Very sad, but very cool to like know that like kind of almost felt like my dog told me goodbye. Kind of, you know. Yeah, that's cool. That's super awesome. Yeah, is the literally till this day it's the craziest start. And we might have an orange auto on the kill for Insignium. Good luck. Orange shimmer autograph. I think that was on the kill, if I'm not mistaken, or was it orange non? It's Wilkinson on the orange shimmer autograph to 25. Thank you for thank you for listening to my sad story. That wasn't the intention, guys. I apologize. Daniels. But it was just right. Like it was just that's like the last living kill was not. I'm sorry, Insigne. My apologies. I might have been getting it confused with the something else. NBA balloon on for IRC with a knipple on a 150. Hello. But yeah, it was till this day. I tell that story like if people don't believe in like I don't know if I can believe in psychics and people that can predict the future or all these kinds of things, Juju. But I will honestly and wholeheartedly say that was the craziest story I've ever had in my life, like supernatural, whatever you want to call it. But it's just like when I look back at that story, I just think like my dog visited me in my dream state like that and just told me goodbye, you know. Almost like my dog was saying like I'm gonna go hang out with mom, and I'm like, oh okay, cool, like oh that story gets me every fucking time, every time. I'm sad in a good way, sad. I'm sad. Great way to remember the loved ones, you know. Yeah. Oh, that's a hard one. Beringer on a red rookie. That's a hard story. And a speckle autograph to 299 is Cam Jones. Dibansa. Yellow X Fractor of Jalen Duren. Flag. That I mean, yeah, that was cool and crazy. Yeah, we do. Fuchsia, Owen Freeman. The thing was that the thing that made it crazy for me though, it's just like my mom loved Malteses. I don't know why. I don't know why she loved that specific breed, but she loved her Maltese. So like I felt like when she did pass away, it was again just like my first dog, Kuipo. It was sudden and she was kind of like stumbling and she kept shaking and things like that. So something was definitely wrong. But I guess by the time that my brother then was able to get her to an emergency hospital, unfortunately they were too late. So it's like it's kind of crazy how both dogs passed away tragically, and suddenly per se. But that was like the last connection I had with my mom. Like and it's even sad. Like I'll tell you guys something a little bit sadder. This might be sharing a little bit too much information, and again, I'm not trying to set the mood this way, but it's okay to be human with friends, right? The sad part about it was it's funny. I was just talking about this too. I am now at a point where my mom has been gone for 19 years, unfortunately. 19 and a half years, and it's getting to the point in my life where I can't hear her voice anymore. Like, I can't remember what my mom sounds like, and unfortunately, I don't have like. Maybe we have an old VHS somewhere sitting around in like my grandma's house in Hawaii. I'm praying we have like one VHS or something just so I can hear her voice. You know what I mean? Like it's like that's the toughest part. Like I think about that and I'm like shit. Camera phones were barely a thing, folks. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that incident. Yeah, my middle dog Dixie, she has a lot of like epileptic episodes, and they are lasting a long time. So I think it is starting to become time where I need to take her in. Ah, sorry, only pens. Yeah, that's tough, bro. Like, yeah, trust me, I know how that is. I'm not sure if we do have a VHS. Obviously, we had a camcorder back in the day. For those that remember what camcorders were before they were on our cell phones, right? We had camcorders and stuff. That's cool, Infinity. That's super cool. That's cool. That's smart. That's cool. That's super smart. Refractor auto of Caradon. Anyway, I wasn't trying to set the mood negative or anything, folks. For anybody out there, it's really just that was my therapy time right there. Peter on the red rookie. Another Grady Dick auto on the base. Halliburton to 299. Yellow of Sumfi. Yeah, I still, luckily I still have my dad. He's homeless in Hawaii because of substance abuse and things like that. And ironically, he just got out of jail maybe like a month and a half ago, maybe 2 months ago. He called me on my birthday last week, Monday. That was pretty cool. I think he called me when I was on stream. As a matter of fact, I think I answered that call on stream. It was Topps Chrome update release, so I'm thankful. Don't ask me how he has a cell phone and stuff. I don't know. I don't know what kind of government benefits he gets and stuff, guys. But normally, if he calls me or if I see him, I'll normally pick him up in Hawaii and I'll take him to grab food or something. Might throw him like $20. Main thing he doesn't do that shit in front. Main thing he doesn't do that shit in front of me, you know. Mini diamonds of Skinner to 150. And aside from that blue con, unfortunately, guys, nothing else. And that was the case. That was not a bad case at all, to be honest with you, though. That was a very nice one. That's cool. I kind of wish... I don't know if my mom really left me much voicemails. I had the same phone number since 2002 or 2003. I think 2002 is when I had my number. When T-Mobile was still voice stream. The more I tell these stories, the more I'm starting to feel like what the young kids would say, unk. Oh, sorry, unk. It's like, oh, fuck. Oh, it's all good. I mean, what am I gonna do? I can't change the past, you know. I can't. It's like, oh. Kind of, you know, you're thankful to a degree because it shapes you into who you are. You know, obviously, I wish I had. There's so many things I could say that I wish. You know what I mean? I wish my parents paid for my college education. I take that back. I wish my parents paid for a college education. I wish my parents had some kind of inheritance and all these types of things for me that would just make my adult life just a lot easier than feeling like you gotta scratch and claw your way through the career ladder and all that kind of stuff, for sure. But you know what? I mean, like, one thing I will say, I'm thankful to be where I am. And I'm doing everything I possibly can to get ahead in life. And when I say get ahead, you know, just to, you know, we have a house. We're thankful to have a house. It's not that it ain't the $1 million mansion, you know. But it doesn't have to be. Because we have a stable house, which is very nice. Thank you, guys. That was Bowman 74. You know, we have a stable house. We have food. We have shelter. We have jobs. You know, I got my social media thing growing, and